Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive into today's story? We've got tons of exciting content in store, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Surprisingly, most of you haven't subscribed yet, so if you enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button. All right, let's jump right into Dragon Ball Daima Episode 5. Goku and his crew are suddenly face to face with a mysterious masked figure. Turns out it's a girl from the Demon Clan. With zero hesitation, she's curious and wants to know where Goku's insane power comes from. Goku keeps it simple, explaining that all his strength is from years of training, but the demon girl seems totally clueless about what training even means. She then thanks him for saving her from the soldiers who were trying to capture her earlier. This clever demon girl catches something unusual about Goku's ears, and it only makes her more curious. She asks him what clan he's from, and Goku casually replies that he's a Saiyan. Right away, Glorio jumps in, jokingly claiming that Goku's from the Second Demon Kingdom. When Goku and his crew get ready to head out, the demon girl wants to know where they're headed. Goku, being his open self, tells her they're going to the palace. Kaioshin quickly stops him, worried about the consequences of spilling too much. But the demon girl guesses right away. You mean the Kadan palace? Why are you headed there? Kaioshin urges the group to get moving, but the determined demon girl insists she's coming along. Glorio isn't thrilled and he outright refuses her, which only leaves her looking a bit frustrated. Even though he says no, the demon girl already knows the way to Kadan's palace by heart. Meanwhile, back in the village, the Demon Kingdom soldiers they defeated start to recover. The furious general demands to know where that young man has gone. He orders his soldiers to track him down using the necklace he was wearing, but the soldiers explain they lost his trail. Fuming, the general insists they hunt down the dark-haired guy. On the other side, the demon girl is still tagging along with Goku's group. When Goku starts feeling hungry, she hands him a rice ball from her bag. Goku gratefully accepts it while Glorio just sighs, accepting the fact that they've gained a new, unofficial member. Curious, Kaioshin asks her name. She introduces herself as Pansy and asks everyone else's names. When she hears Goku's name, she giggles a bit and finds it amusing. Goku chimes in, mentioning that he also goes by Kakarot. Pansy then asks Goku what kind of magic he uses. Goku, with his usual simplicity, says his magic is the ability to touch his nose with his tongue. Pansy laughs, telling him that's definitely not magic. She then gives them a little show of her abilities, lifting a small rock off the ground with telekinesis. After her display, Pansy explains that her real skill isn't in magic, but in working with machines. After Kaioshin introduces himself and shares his origins, Pansy remarks that he looks a lot like another Glind she once knew, Dagesu, the right-hand man of the Demon King Goma. To Pansy, finding a Glind here in the Third Demon Kingdom is super rare, as most of them left ages ago. Her curiosity skyrockets and she fires off question after question. Finally, an exhausted Glorio steps in and warns her to ease up. But before she can, Goku jumps in, enthusiastically introducing Glorio to her.
ゴリロだ。
違う、グロリオだ。
As they continue on, they reach a fork in the path, marked with skulls on stakes as a warning sign.
なんだありゃ。道しるべさ。
Ponzi suggests they take the rocky trail. It's the quickest route.
こっちこっち。
While walking, Kaioshin brings up how brutal the Demon Kingdom soldiers are to their own people. Pansy adds that, compared to when King Dabura ruled, King Goma is way worse. Shocked, Goku asks how old she is, and with a calm smile, Pansy casually replies she's 82 years old, which leaves Goku completely floored.
おめえいくつだ ?82 歳。オラより年上じゃねえか。
Not much later, they come to a small ravine with the skeleton of a massive dragon down below, a sure sign they're heading into some pretty dangerous territory. After a long, tiring trek, they finally see the Kadan Palace from afar.
あれが花壇城だよ。
Goku, however, is a little disappointed. It's nothing like the grand palace he'd imagined for a demon king. Kaioshin asks what the king is like, and Glorio describes him as a ruthless mafia boss. But Pansy firmly disagrees, explaining that the king is actually fair and kind, bringing justice by robbing from the robbers.
そんなに悪いやつじゃないぜ。悪党からしか金貨を奪わないし、悪人しか殺さない。
When they reach the massive palace gates, Glorio tries to take the lead, but the guards block them, refusing entry. Right then, Pansy steps up with complete confidence. The guards go pale and back away, clearly realizing they're in the presence of the Demon King's daughter and her crew.
秋だって。そんな態度だから、ここはマフィアの城だなんて言われるんだよ。
Both Goku and Kaioshin are shocked at the revelation. Pansy scolds the guards, pointing out that their attitude is exactly why people see them as a bunch of ruthless mafiosos. Then, she invites her companions to step inside.
こっち。おめえ、この城の姫だったんか。まあな。
Finally, they arrive at a grand door where the Demon King, Pansy's father, is waiting.
ただいま。
ああ、お帰りなさい。
親父にお客さんだよ。
A guard announces Glorio's arrival, and the king skeptically asks if he's really brought someone capable of defeating the feared Majin Buu. Glorio gestures to his friends, introducing them as the ones who made it happen. But King Kadan seems doubtful.
ただのガキじゃねえか。
私は悟空さんほどではありませんが。
Pansy, however, adds that Goku saved her from Goma's soldiers and possesses incredible strength. King Kadan then expresses his sincere gratitude to Goku and his crew. He reveals the true reason for their meeting.
本当か？
助けてもらったんだ。
そりゃすまなかったな。
After hearing about their ability to take down Majin Buu, he's hopeful they might be the saviors his kingdom needs to finally overthrow the current tyrant, King Goma. Kadan explains how Goma's reign has thrown the kingdom into chaos and suffering, with citizens living in constant oppression.
あいつだけは許せねえ。あいつを倒してもらったら。
As a gesture of thanks, Kadan offers an unexpected reward to Goku, his daughter Pansy's hand in marriage.
悟空、うまくいったらお前をパンジの婿にしてやる。
This stuns everyone, and Pansy immediately rejects the idea, firmly saying she's not interested in marrying, especially someone she's just met.
メンじゃないよ、親父。
今すぐじゃねえ。
Goku, just as politely, declines as well, explaining he's already married with a family.
あんた大人だったの？子供みたいな種族なの？
Right then, Kaioshin clarifies that King Goma had cursed them, reverting them to children, and the only way to undo it is by finding Dende, who can restore the Dragon Balls on Earth, or, as a last resort, by using the Demon Realm's Dragon Balls.
魔界のドラゴンボールを集めなければなりません。
However, King Kadan warns that getting those Dragon Balls is no simple feat. He explains that only a madman would attempt to challenge Tamagami, the guardian of the Demon Realm's Dragon Balls.
浜神と戦うつもりなのか?
But Goku, ever unfazed, assures him it's no big deal since they only need to gather 3 of them. Kadan, now curious but still doubtful, questions if they're really capable of defeating Goma. Glorio jumps in, emphasizing the gravity of the situation and mentioning that they'll need an airship for their journey. Before he hands over the airship, King Kadan decides to test Goku's strength.
ちょっと見せてもらっていいか?
He issues a challenge, summoning his elite demon warriors to fight Goku. Confident in their own power, the demons accept eagerly, convinced that Goku doesn't stand a chance. Calmly, Goku hands his staff to Kaioshin, noting that this will be good practice before the real battle. Goku's confidence irks the demons. They assume he's just being cocky, thinking taking him down will be a breeze. But as he steps into the arena, Goku moves with insane speed and agility, leaving his opponents struggling to even touch him. Watching from above, King Kadan and Pansy are left in awe of Goku's power. A few demons try to hold him down by grabbing his arms and legs, but Goku effortlessly powers up, transforming into a Super Saiyan. The explosive burst of energy sends every demon around him flying, leaving Kadan, Pansy, and the entire crowd speechless. One of the giant demons steps up to face Goku, wielding a massive sword, but Goku uses his instant transmission to pop up right in front of the demon's face and, with just a gentle tap to its forehead, sends it flying backward. Watching in shock, King Kadan, Pansy, and Glorio are all left completely awestruck by Goku's power. With the challenge complete, King Kadan arranges for Goku's group to use his only available aircraft and even packs provisions for their journey. Kadan then orders his team to modify the aircraft for a warp portal journey. Kaioshin, looking a bit uneasy, mentions that their friends will likely arrive in a few days, but they don't have a warp passcode to reach them.
ですが彼らは暗証番号を知りません。なんとかできませんか?
Hearing this, King Kadan summons a demon to go retrieve Goku's friends. After receiving their coordinates, the demon learns they're on planet Earth in Universe 7.
これか。お、ここだ。
The demon asks for a medium-sized ship to carry 4 people, but unfortunately, Kadan doesn't have one available, so Kadan orders his team to borrow a suitable aircraft from a nearby town. Just then, Pansy appears with her belongings, showing she's ready to join the journey. Surprised, her father tries to stop her.
Pansy! なんだその荷物は?
私も行く。
But Pansy insists that her skills in mechanics might come in handy. Plus, she's determined to witness King Goma's downfall herself. Goku, curious, asks Glorio if he has any mechanical skills. Glorio says no, so Goku gives Pansy the green light to join.
おめメカに強いか?
メカはそれほど。
あったらパンチが一緒なら助かる。
He reassures Kadan that if things get risky, he'll protect Pansy. Just as Goku's about to board, Kaioshin pulls him aside and voices some suspicions about Glorio. Goku, staying chill, brushes it off and assures Kaioshin there's no reason to doubt Glorio. With everyone on board, they take off.
気をつけるんだぞ!
オッケー、行ってくるよ。
At first, the journey goes smoothly, but soon the ship starts making strange noises and shows signs of engine trouble. Ponzi, looking worried, apologizes to everyone, admitting her luggage might have been too heavy. The ship then spirals out of control and crashes. With a huge blast, the ship hits the ground, throwing dust and debris everywhere. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the story breakdown. If you're loving this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's keep exploring these anime stories together, and subscribing is the best way to make sure you don't miss out on any future uploads.